All right, guys, here is part 2 to the VA loans. And these are things, if you're a listing agent or a buyer's agent or a buyer, these are things you have to be really, really careful about. Even loan officers, here's something that you're going to learn on this. Number one is, if it's a private well, you are required to get a water test. You only need to test for what VA requires, and it's about 5 things. So if you test for 10 things or 15 things and they even fail, that could be a challenge. So test for the 5 things that are required. Number 2, buyer's agency agreement. If there's a buyer's agency agreement on there, the agent's going to get 1% to represent you. That is not an allowable fee when it comes to closing costs. So if the house is $500,000 and you think you're going to get 1% to help the buyer out because the seller's only giving 2 to get you to that 3%, you're not going to be able to get that 1%. It will not be on the HUD. It is not an allowable fee, so be careful there. Number 3, pest inspection is required. The buyer is actually not allowed to pay for the pest inspection, so it should be thrown in with the home inspection at no cost. Here's something else that's very unique. If you're buying a multifamily, unless they can prove that they've had a history of managing rental properties, rental income cannot be used to help qualify to buy a VA loan. These have to be owner-occupied properties, but you cannot do that. You can't use that rental income. So if you're looking at Unit 2 producing $1,800 a month in rental income, it's not going to work unless they can prove that history of managing it. So those are 4 or 5 other tips to learn to be careful about VA loans. Brian Makris, Home Choice Lending. Thank you.